Hello, welcome. We have our upcoming classes in person now, starting very soon. In Europe, within the UK, of course, in London, but first of all, we're running a course in Jordan. It's really two courses. It's the Hypnotherapy Skills for Life Change course, and which is a very foundational course, covers many aspects of hypnotherapy that enable you to help yourself greatly, and if you become a therapist, to help other people. We are then following that up straight away with clinical hypnotherapy. And so this is an 8-day in-person training with a lot of material online for you to study. A really wonderful material online. So in this course, you're learning very much about the skills of the deep hypnotic trance, how to develop that stage of trance to very, very important deep levels for particular issues. For example, with people who have very, very extreme stress. For people who you're going to work with maybe in a deeper level over a period of time with medical issues when you learn more about medical hypnotherapy. But you must start off learning the foundations well. So hypnotherapy is composed of those two broad elements, the programming and trance. Now you need to learn them very well, comprehensively, so you're able to induce testable trance, develop the trance, and have a range of inductions that you can apply for different individuals in different settings. It's quite different doing it in the medical setting, maybe an emergency medical setting, than in your office as a psychologist or a counselor. So you're going to learn hypnotherapy very comprehensively with a great deal of psychological knowledge that we bring into it. Part of my background is a registered psychotherapist with the main psychotherapy bodies, and having studied psychology in different levels academically, I bring that knowledge into hypnotherapy because it's very important that the person has a deep understanding of the human mind and how problems develop. Now, as you learn in that course to help people with the smoking, different kinds of weight issues, stress management, performance enhancement, and a range of approaches for changing unwanted forms of thinking and behaviors, some of the worst of so-called bad habits, you're taking them into a very better place in their mind and their lives. And that's a great vocational choice for your life, to help others in these very profound ways. As you go deeper into the clinical hypnotherapy course, then you're learning very much about how to be a much more advanced clinician, taking on more severe kinds of problems and taking what you've learned in the first course, the HSLC, to another level. You become more and more proficient and being able to help people with those long-term issues that often have foundations in childhood or traumatic events in their teenage years. People have a lot of unfinished baggage. And so you learn a lot of deep knowledge, skills, and training of yourself as a therapist. And hypnotherapy has a great deal of clinical validation. It's not just a matter of hype and helping people feel good very temporarily. It's not that kind of therapy. It is a deep, long-lasting therapy, which also empowers people by teaching them skills of hypnotherapy, so-called self-hypnosis, but also how to work on themselves to keep improving, even to help clear up some of the baggage of their past. They become very self-empowered in hypnotherapy, not dependent on a therapist. So if you want to know about hypnotherapy, to transform yourself, to help deal with your issues, improve your outcomes in life in every area, financially, in this new vocation, if you're entering into hypnotherapy as a vocation, in working on your relationships, in all areas of your life, in personal development, self-understanding, hypnotherapy is the most powerful way to access the subconscious, the so-called subconscious, that deeper part of your being with all the levels that that entails, beginning to understand and use them for yourself and your life and to help others in the wider world. And thank you very much for listening and watching.